Just wondering if you guys can hear me. Sorry about that, guys. Just had a delivery. Yeah, the 4 Black Moors that we've got here, we plan on breeding from these, but they're very small, so probably next year before they're big enough to breed from. But we do like these because they have the longer tails. Excuse me. Most of the Black Moors have got short tails, but these are quite long, and as they grow we should get more of a defined veil tail off them. Kettle blew up earlier, and so hopefully I can get any hot water for my coffee. So the only way I've been able to do it is either put it in a pan out and boiling water on the stove, or well, I'll just try putting the coffee in the microwave. And believe me, it's horrible. Really, just forget that. I'm not doing that again. Yeah, Crabby, I mean, the plan is to keep these Black Moors in this tank, but we do have a big just alter the audio. Right, is that any better? Move the mic down. That should sound a little bit better. Yeah, I'll turn it down just a little bit more on the music. I'll turn it down just a little bit more on the music. I'll turn it down just a little bit more. We've got a bit of echo. Alright, that should be okay now. Yeah, I haven't done this stream for or a stream like this for quite a while, so I've just, the microphone I've got is new. I haven't streamed like this with this microphone except on StreamYard, but I'm putting the music in the background as well. So as I was saying, the Black Moors that we've got, the plan is to keep them in this tank, but we do have an alternative tank, 280 litres, which they may end up going up there. But behind the camera we do have another tank which has got 3 more little goldfish in there, and those are the ones that are possibly going to go into the bigger tank. Hi Belinda, how are you doing? Yeah, I started this stream. I hadn't realised that you were doing your live stream, so sorry about that. But so I was just quietly just waiting in the background. But these goldfish, the Black Moors, you can't really tell how small they are. They're really, really tiny. You do right, Belinda. You know, go live. You know, if you can sell your stuff online, then why not? I mean, you've got some wonderful stuff. So these Black Moors, they're... Oh, let me have a look. They're not very big at all. I mean, size-wise, they're probably no more than 5 centimeters in size. They're really, really tiny. So there's a lot of potential for growth on them. And with you know, a good feeding, and they'll start to fatten up and get the golf ball look as well to them. Because they're new to this tank, we've only had them less than a week. They're still very much getting used to the water, and some of them are swimming around with that problem, but we've just got this little one in the corner that's just resting a little bit. But earlier on they were swimming around, sort of like, come on, give us my food. I'll just swing the camera around and then we can see the others. I'm in a totally different room to these Black Moors, but I've got a remote camera that I can swing around. So those are my other ones. As you can see, they're losing the black on them, and they're going to end up just being pure orange. But those are really, really fattening up as well. I'm putting some growth on. We have another 2 Black Moors upstairs, and they've really put on some weight in the past 12 months. Yeah, they will lose the black. Some of it's down to the fact that they're not getting, it's like the melatonin in the scales, similar to ourselves getting sunburnt. And if they get natural light, then they will tend to keep the black colouring. But once they go under basically the LED synthetic light, then they will lose the colour. and get a close up on these. Camera will focus in a minute. Move them slightly. So they've just had a feed, but no, they're quite healthy. Like I say, they're just getting used to the tank. They're still very much nervous. If I go down, they will go and hide. They'll go hide under the sponge filters. I mean, in a couple of weeks, they'll be really, really active. Yeah, it's not going to take long, Crabby, and you know, they will feel comfortable in the surroundings. It's getting used to, you know, like I say, getting used to the water, getting used to the lights. They're wearing a tank. You know, probably about 30 or 40 other Black Moors in there, and now there's just 4 of them. Hyacinth dust. Yeah, Saints, I was going to jump on your stream this morning with Jeff, and I popped away for a quick shave because I really needed a shave. I thought I'll have a shave before I go on camera, and I came back and Jeff had left. But yeah, I was thinking about jumping on with you maybe another day. I went into the pet shop and I saw these Black Moors and I thought, they've got the longer tail. So, like I say, normally they've got quite a short stubby tail of Black Moors, but these have they're quite long and they are trailing down a bit. So I'm hoping that at some point, well, you know, once they grow, that the tails are quite longish. I mean, Shirley that we lost last year, she had a beautiful finnage, and you know, we miss her a lot. I mean, you know, whenever you do lose a fish, you know, it's never easy, especially one that you've have a relationship with. I mean, she would just swim into my hands and put my hand in the water. She'd just, you know, come and she was like a little cat or a little dog that, you know, wanted stroking. Thing is with goldfish, they're always on the hunt for food, and they'll always tell you, you know, once they get used to you coming to the glass and know that when you approach the glass and they relate it to food, they'll always see you. They always come in the glass, you know, begging for food, and you just gotta. I know you're hungry, but you're not having any. Yeah, I thought you had ended your stream, Saint Dust, and because I saw 2 versions of it afterwards, but I think that might have been before Jeff. So the food I'm feeding these at the moment is a mixture of sinking pellets and ripache, goldfish ripache. They do seem to like the ripache, but yesterday they were fed the sinking pellets, but what I have noticed I don't think the sinking pellets are much use. I don't think there's a lot of goodness in them, because I have noticed that both these Black Moors and the other ones, the poop from them is whitish. There's very little from, there's no colour in it. So I'm just waiting for some more food to turn up, and hopefully they'll be getting fed better. But the ripache is helping. They'll be doing some more of that today. Let's see where the other ones have gone. There we are. Yeah, Belinda, I was sat here for a little while myself. I think it's like any stream, you start it and it's waiting for people to join. But I mean, it's not too bad as if you've got something to chat about to yourself. So Saint Dust, you like the Black Moors, but you're saying that you're not made to keep goldfish. Why is that? Yes, Saint Dust, if you have a look on your notifications, just click on it, because if you click on all notifications, then you'll get everything, but you won't get the shorts. You never get notifications for the shorts. Yeah, there you go. And Belinda, you're a mod as well now. Yeah, goldfish are quite a dirty fish, so you do have to do a lot of water changes on them, and the filtration needs to be up as well. But what tends to happen sometimes with goldfish is you have to remember to, it's like the size here. We've got 4 in here, and I won't put any more in there because that just allows them to grow on, because goldfish will release, I think it's a hormone of some type, into the water, and when that builds up, the goldfish will stop growing. So if you're constantly changing the water, you're taking that hormone out, and it allows the fish to grow. Yeah, YouTube's got an habit of unsubbing people. The thing is just to make a few comments, watch a few videos, and generally that sub will then hold. Well, I've never kept Oscars. The biggest fish that I've ever had is the koi that I've got inside at the moment while the pond's been renovated. Just a reminder, you guys, that I don't know what they're fighting over there. Just a reminder that there's no Here Fishy show tomorrow, but it will be back again on the 25th. If anybody wants to come on the panel on the show, they're very welcome. Just give me a message and I'll give you the details. And then Chris, how you doing? Thanks for popping along. How's the weather out there, Chris? You still got snow? You still frozen over on your ponds? You're welcome, St. Dust and Bell. Oh no, St. Dust, not today. I'm on about the Here Fishy show that we do on a Saturday. Yeah, when I'm using OBS, it's difficult to, I mean, it's possible, but it's difficult to stream 2 people at the same time. What I'd have to do would be to try and get into StreamYard somehow. My favourite fish, I would say goldfish. I've kept goldfish on and off most of my life. Started with tropical when I was about 14. But then when I was late teens, I moved over to goldfish. And at some point or another, I've always kept goldfish. But my personal, one fish that I've kept that really liked was Shirley. She was the Black Moor that we had until last year, and I've never known a fish like her. So any fish that I dislike, yeah, I don't like betters, which is strange because they are similar in a lot of ways to. I mean, I like guppies, and betters, can be very similar, but it's just one thing. I've just never liked them. I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, and we always knew them as Siamese fighting fish. And it's only when I got back into the fish keeping hobby a couple of years ago that people were talking about betters, and I'm thinking, what are betters? And then realised that that betters were what I knew as Siamese fighting fish. I think the beauty of goldfish is that they're gentle, they're relaxing. You don't see any aggression from them at all. They can bully a little bit, but they don't physically bite each other or anything. I think the most aggression that you will get from a goldfish is when they're breeding. And when the males are chasing the female. Yeah, I think that's why I'm not a big fan of betters with them being aggressive. I had some crebensis up until last year, and although they can be okay in a community tank, they and quite peaceful, but they can also get aggressive, especially when they're mating. I mean, at one point, I had a couple of crebensis that had the fry, and they were literally just tearing pieces out of the other fish, and I had to relocate all the other fish. Fortunately, I had enough tanks to do it. Yeah, angelfish can be aggressive as well. I've had a couple of issues with those, but I think with angelfish, if you keep them more in numbers, then the aggression disappears. You've just got one or two angelfish, then you can see some aggression. Yeah, the only cichlids I've ever kept have been the angelfish and the crebensis. I have had gouramis in the past, but that was a long time ago. No, I haven't seen any murderous angels. I mean, I've got behind me here, I've got potty angels, I've got marble angels, but they're all living happily together. I mean, the tank which has got the koi angels in. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the video that I released recently, where my bristlenose were fighting, and the angels were sort of like looking. They were sort of around and just looking at them as a, you know, like, what the hell's going on here? I do believe with angels, there's certain types of angels can be more aggressive than others. Yeah, I think it depends on the breed. Yeah, I mean, I have a little platinum. Where's it gone? Yeah, I've got a platinum in this tank behind me, and it's the offspring from a platinum that I had last year, but unfortunately it died on me. So now I've only got its offspring. But most of the angels that I've got have been rescue angels. I'll tell you what I hate as well is when you go on Facebook Marketplace and you see something like a fish tank that you like and it's there as available, and you send them a message and they never replied to you. No, I think in the end, Belle, you probably ended up getting the right ones. The Aranda's a beautiful fish. But I was on Marketplace last weekend and there was a fish tank that came up as free. And I think I was only been up about 30 minutes and sent the lady a message. I did get a reply back saying that the tank, somebody had already beat me to it, and said that, you know, if they decided that they didn't want it or didn't go for it, then she would let me know the next day. And I never heard anything. And then I think was it Wednesday, I got a message off her to say that if you want the tank, it's available, come and get it. And So I've gone and got it, and I mean they had kept hamsters in it, but it's an old Jewel, 110, 120 litre tank, but it had been resealed on the bottom, and I didn't like the colour of the sealant, so I've removed all that sealant, and I'm just in the process now of resealing it. So it's all just been cleaned off, isopropyl alcohol just to clean any grease off, and this afternoon I'll be resiliconing that. Yeah, there's some absolutely brilliant stuff for free on Marketplace. Yeah, they do. Some people they haven't got any idea on the cost of second-hand things, and sometimes it's like they're selling something on Marketplace, and you could go to the shops and, you know, say pay $10 more or £10 more, and get it for new. People expect to get exactly the same money back or even more. Yeah, Bell, I've got the notifications set, but I wasn't quick enough on that occasion. Well, I was in the end, because I still got it, but I mean, there was another Fluval exactly the same as the one that I've just got, and that was free, but I missed out on that one as well. Yeah, there was one came up on Marketplace yesterday as free, and it would have meant hiring a van to go get it, and it being an 8-hour journey, just in one way. But it was huge. I think it was something like 800 litres or something like that. But if I was to have it here, I would have had to have the floor strengthened. Yeah, the problem is that you've made a 5-hour journey, and then it's not knowing what the tank condition's like as well. Sometimes on the photographs they do look a lot better than what they are when you actually end up seeing them. I think at end of day, Belinda, for a Zebra Pleco, I'd drive 12 hours as well. Excuse me. Yeah, but what you want to do, Saint Dust, is say to him, yeah, I'll come and get it, but it's going to cost You're only getting 50 for it now instead of 100. If he wants rid of it, I'll accept it. Yeah, I was trying to work out what you were saying there, Belle. Yeah, that's not too bad if you can reseal it yourself. I mean, what do you say it was? 200 litres? It's quite a big tank. 200 gallon. So yeah, it is a big one. So it's going to take a little bit of resealing, is that one? I mean, like I said, you know, if he wants rid of it, he'll reduce the money. I do see a lot of that on Marketplace as well, where they've reduced they put them on as a price, and then they end up going down in price. Just having a look now, see what there is. There's nothing really there that takes my interest at the moment. I mean, one of the things I've been looking at is a new light as well. I need a new LED light for a fish tank. I thought I had one, but unfortunately it's too big, so it's not going to go in. Believe it or not, it's the tank you're looking at, the one with the Black Moors. There's no lid on that tank at the moment, and the LED is attached to the racking. But to cut down on condensation, sorry, I'm just looking at a fish tank. It's not free. People list them as free, but then you go read the listings and they say open to offers. So yeah, I'm prepared to pay a little bit for a fish tank if it's got a light in that will go in the goldfish with these Black Moors. Let's get back to chat. Yeah, you always love something more when you put work into it. That's true. Yeah, they're racking iPods up. I mean, just got a small cellar, which is where these fish are, and it took me a few days to sort out the racking, but no, I do enjoy it. Yeah, I think that's what I like about LEDs, is they do save you a lot of money. I mean, when I first started in the fish keeping hobby, I remember it being an old tungsten bulb in the lid with a bayonet fitting, and I think it was about 5 watt bulb, something like that. But that was the lighting that you did for aquariums then. And then they moved over to fluorescent tubes, and then now we've got the LED side. Right, one of our tanks are packed plus 2 weeks old. They decided it was too much work and sold it $50. Yeah, you see that a lot, where people, they think, oh, fish, and they'll be relaxing and everything, but then they decide that they just, it's too much hard work. They think you just put the water in and let them swim round, but there can be just as much work in keeping fish as there is any other pet. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, is it back there? Yeah, it's in the background. Yeah, the Chinese, they like their fish. We have an Indian that's up the road, an Indian restaurant, and they have a huge tank in there, and it's just changed hands. I don't know whether they've still kept the tank or not. You can do. I mean, I've just given a canister filter away, a fairly good one, but a friend of mine who needed a filter, and says, look, I've got one spare. And at the end of the day, I got that free anyway. When I went and I got a free tank and all the filters and everything with it. But the one thing that I will never use secondhand is heaters. I will always dispose of those unless I know it's a month or 2 old. But any longer than that, and I'll just dispose of it. the fish had wandered off. Where have they gone? I don't know where they've gone. Oh, one's appeared. I'll zoom out a little bit. Hi June, how are you doing? Ah. I take it they've been living apart then, June. No, another guy resting on the gravel. That's two of them. But whether you can see, I'll zoom out a little bit. These guys are a little bit like me with an afternoon nap. Hi Salient, how you doing? It's Friday, nearly the weekend. But don't forget June Salient. You've got Andrew, Belinda and Saints. There's June as well. Hi Jesse, yeah. These are my Black Moor goldfish. Yeah, I do like Black Moors. But these four guys, I've been looking and looking, and the ones that I have seen available have all been the short tail variety, and these guys have got a longer tail. I'm laughing at you, Belle, because your spell correction on your phone is wattle. I think you mean water. Oh, no, you mean wattle. No, I find them all right, salient. I've just ordered some more, which I'll probably get next week. But I tend to run two of them together. I mean, I have another tank which I've got one of these in. No, have I? One. Sorry, I've got two of them in, but I'm also running under gravel filtration. And then I have another one which has got under gravel filtration with two uplifts, but I've also got one of these in it. Hi Scotty, how you doing? No, it's just small gravel. I'll zoom in on it for you. And there you can just see it's just fine gravel. Let's go hunt a fish. There we are. Another one sleeping. Where's the others? There we are. Camera's just focusing back in. And for these guys, I mean, it's big enough, is this gravel, for them to sift through. Yeah, these Black Moors, I'm hoping that I should be able to breed from them next year, but they're not going to be at any. They're not going to be breeding maturity until next year, at least. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for popping in. Okay, night, Belinda. That's if you can squeeze in between Phantom and Craig. On the edge, yeah. I can imagine. I know that I'm a little bit like that in bed as well. I just spread out, and poor Mrs. Daly just gets a little bit. Yeah, they were fed about an hour ago. It doesn't matter what time you feed them, they're always looking for food. Later on today, they'll be getting some Ripashi food. About an hour ago, they just had singing pellets. but no, I tell a lie, they had bug bites for goldfish. Yeah, the funniest thing that I had, this is going back, what, probably about 20-30 years ago, and I had some goldfish, but also in the tank as well, I had a very young cory, and I woke up one morning, what's that in the goldfish mouth? And it was the cory. It was the goldfish had gone along and sucked the cory up, but there was no way I could get it out of the goldfish mouth, because as you're aware that if you net a cory or even a bristlenose, they have these like spines that stick out at the side, and these spines that actually wedged the cory into the goldfish mouth, and the only way that I could, it was either sort of, I mean the cory was still alive, and it was which one do you keep, and I had no choice but to obviously kill the cory and keep the goldfish. But use some very fine scissors to snip the fins of the cory. They do have great personalities. A lot of people have switched into goldfish now as well, because of the cost of the electric and utility bills. Except for doing the water changes and feeding them, you don't have the heating costs. Yeah, no, I was fortunate that my goldfish survived, but unfortunately the cory, there was no way it was going to live anyway, because I had to cut its fins off. That's true. Yeah, I knew that cories were venomous. I've gone wandering again. I'll just zoom out a little bit. I imagine it would have done, you know, I mean, if you're not aware that fish are venomous, and then you suddenly find out, you think twice about handling them. But I don't think the venom's strong enough to kill a person. But I mean, in some people it may leave a nasty rash, or even give them. I forget the word. Is that 125 litres or 125 gallon? Gallons. Right. Okay. I'm just going to find a link. But just bear with me for a second, because I'm just going to get some info for you. I put that up. It's the Bristol Aquarium Society, and although they were started with Bristol Shabongans, they do other goldfish as well to show standards. So if you've got the second, if you go to that page, the second one down is working in centimetres. So if you put in the sizes of your tank surface area, it'll give you an idea of how many fish you can. But I would always keep below that figure anyway. I mean, they're saying, what if I put in, that's an 80 centimetre, 34 centimetre deep, calculate. I mean, what they're saying is I can keep 45 centimetres of fish. So it's saying in this tank I could keep another 6 at that. Another 6 at that size. But you've got to remember that these fish are going to grow on. So unless you're going to remove them later, then you need to sort of give them some growing room. Eye depths unknown, Whizzle. Go on then, Salient. to leave the house for a week, and you've come back and they've all survived. Goldfish. No power. When I got back, every one of them was alive. Yeah. It happens. I had a goldfish. Well, it wasn't a goldfish. Well, it is. It's a shabunkin. And I'm working on the pond at the moment, and we had a little stream. And what would happen that the goldfish would jump over the outlet, and it didn't matter what I tried, they always managed to get out. And this goldfish was laid on its side, and I kid you not, it was laid on its side in this stream for 3 days, middle of the summer, a little bit of water underneath it, and it survived. It was absolutely unbelievable, a total miracle. And then I had another one that got trapped between 2 rocks. I don't know how it thought it could get out, but it got in between these 2 rocks, couldn't move backwards and forwards. It had been missing for 2 weeks. I eventually found it, and again, that was by pure chance, and it must have just been eating the food that was passing by, but it had been trapped, not able to move at all, and I say 2 weeks it had been missing, and that one survived. They're amazing, but they get a swim bladder issue, and generally it's not good news. But they are prone to dropsy as well, which is the same thing, swim bladder. Yeah, there's no heater needed for goldfish. We had a shabunkin kept in a small outdoor pond, and it would get topped up every now and then with a hose pipe. And I mean literally, it was just the pond was like a small fish tank, and the only filtration it had was a little pump inside a plant pot, and in that plant pot was a load of gravel. So that was the only filtration that was in there, and that then went back up to like a little garden tap, and it looked like the garden tap was constantly on and just pouring into this it was a bit of a garden feature, and it had this one shabunkin in there. And I remember one winter it froze over, and it froze up. There must have been a good couple of inches of ice on top, and this fish survived. They are so resilient. Yeah, the greater goldfish. And the one thing that is all about them is that they're very interactive with you as well. Yeah, just dosing a few meds every now and then. I think you know, just staves a few bits and pieces off. These guys are resting again. You might just be able to see the reflection, there you are, of the tank that's at the back. That's one of the other goldfish. the tank directly behind the camera. What fish have you got it in there now? Salient. Yeah, when I went to pick these fish up, they also had some golden white cloud minnows, and so I picked some of those up. I only picked up 4. But to be honest, they're lovely fish, and again, no heater needed. And I think I might go back today and get some more. So what do you do with them? Common pleco, blue dwarf gouramis. Now, depending on what temperature you, the minimum temperature of your tank, you could leave the pleco in with them. I mean, I have 2 plecos in with my pond fish downstairs. They're in 280 litre tank, and that's not heated, and that drops down to about 14C. I think much lower than that, and you're at risk of losing them. The one thing you've got to remember is that both the goldfish and the plecos are poop machines. Yeah, I take it it's a big pleco then, because the 2 that I've got are quite small. In fact, to be honest, they're that young. They haven't reached maturity yet. Yeah, and with the goldfish being a little bit slower, I think if it was a shabunkin or a comet, then you wouldn't have the problem. They'd be able to get away from the pleco. But the fancy goldfish, like Aquariums or Black Moors, they're a lot slower. I mean, these guys in this tank, I could easily go in there and catch them by hand. Yeah, you just need to remember to clean the filters. I mean, these get cleaned a minimum of once a week. but at the moment these guys are quite young as well, so once they reach a bigger age, then I may have to consider upping the filtration on the tank. Yeah, there's a big black hole then. Hello. Yeah, you see the green car in front. Yeah, okay. Guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright guys, I'm back. Right, so yeah, I just had to disappear then because Amazon turned up, and you'll be aware that, well, some of you will be aware that Donna got a snowball placo for Valentine's Day, and obviously we needed some additional food for the for the snowball. She has nicknamed it Valentine, so it has got a name, but don't know if you can see, I got some, I picked up Ripashi to see what this is like. I've used it on the goldfish like it, but not quite sure whether the snowball will like it or not. If not, I'm sure some of the other fish will have it. Yeah, cheers Salient, thanks for stopping by. Anyway guys, I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I think I'm going to call it a day, and we'll catch up with you all later. Thanks for popping by and checking out my Black Moors. So we'll see you later. Bye for now.